Georgie and Mandy's first marriage casts Mandy's ex-boyfriend, now her new boss, for final season 1 episodes. CBS Georgie and Mandy's first marriage is bringing a surprising new twist for the end of its debut season, and it involves a face from Mandy's past. According to recent reports, the final episodes of season 1 will feature the arrival of Mandy's ex-boyfriend, who also happens to be her new boss. It's a storyline packed with tension, awkward reunions, and emotional growth, and one that could reshape how fans view Georgie and Mandy's marriage before the show's first season finale. After years of The Big Bang Theory and Young Sheldon, CBS's latest spin-off is carving its own path by mixing humor, family tension, and grounded relationship drama. While Georgie and Mandy's story began in chaos, an unexpected pregnancy, a rushed marriage, and a business they barely know how to run, their spin-off has gradually evolved into something more heartfelt. The new casting development, however, threatens to shake the stability they've been fighting to build since episode 1. So who is this ex-boyfriend? Why is he suddenly back in Mandy's life? And how will this unexpected dynamic test Georgie's confidence as a husband, father, and businessman? Let's dive into what this creative twist means for the show, and how it perfectly captures the chaos of young marriage in Texas. The return of Mandy's past. Casting CBS's newest disruptor. According to insider reports, the final 2 episodes of Georgie and Mandy's first marriage season 1 will feature a brand new recurring character, Mandy's ex-boyfriend, now her professional superior. CBS hasn't revealed the actor's name yet, but insiders describe the role as charming, confident, and emotionally mature, the kind of man who makes Georgie very nervous. It's a role designed to push the young couple into emotional territory they've barely touched all season. Mandy's ex, let's call him Ryan for now, isn't a villain or an obvious antagonist. Instead, he represents something deeper, a look at what Mandy could have had if her life had gone according to plan before Georgie entered it. Ryan's reappearance happens just as Mandy starts working full-time again to help support their growing family. Georgie's tire shop is steady but not exactly booming, and Mandy's decision to take a new office job seems practical at first, until she realizes her new boss is the man she dated right before her messy breakup that led her back home to Texas. The stage is set for a perfect blend of workplace tension, personal history, and the kind of romantic awkwardness that the Big Bang Theory universe has always loved exploring. Mandy's evolution, from chaos to clarity, throughout Georgie and Mandy's first marriage, Mandy MC Allister has been one of the show's most complex characters. On Young Sheldon, she was first introduced as the slightly older, more experienced woman who fell into an unexpected relationship with the naive but well-meaning Georgie Cooper. What began as a fling quickly turned serious when she got pregnant, forcing both characters to confront the responsibilities of adulthood much faster than either expected. Now, as the lead in her own spin-off, Mandy's story has matured just as she has. She's balancing motherhood, marriage, and a job search while trying to maintain her sense of identity outside of being Georgie's wife. The decision to bring back an ex-boyfriend adds a new layer to her arc, a test of how far she's really come. Mandy's new boss isn't just a romantic echo of her past. He's also symbolic of everything she thought she wanted before life rooted her. He's stable, put together, and successful, the kind of guy Mandy might have pictured herself marrying before she met a Cooper. But the brilliance of the show's writing is that it never paints Georgie as the wrong choice. Instead, it challenges both characters to define what happiness and commitment truly look like in their unconventional love story. Georgie's insecurity comes roaring back. For Georgie Cooper, the arrival of Mandy's ex is a gut punch. Fans of Young Sheldon and the spin-off know that Georgie's biggest flaw has always been his insecurity, the feeling that he's not smart enough, rich enough, or mature enough for the people around him. It's the same insecurity that drove him to drop out of school, to chase quick money with the tire business, and to overcompensate when things got tough. Having to watch his wife report to a man who once dated her is bad enough. But when that man is clearly successful, charming, and respected, Georgie's confidence takes another hit. The storyline gives the show a chance to dig deeper into Georgie's ongoing battle with self-worth. The emotional tension won't just come from jealousy. Georgie's growth this season has come from realizing that love and partnership require more than just hard work, they demand trust. This situation could test that trust more than anything yet. And because the show is equal parts heartfelt and comedic, fans can expect both hilarious misunderstandings and genuinely moving moments as Georgie tries to navigate the awkward new reality. Why this storyline works so well? The decision to bring in Mandy's ex-boyfriend as her new boss may sound like a soap opera twist, but it's actually an incredibly smart move for Georgie and Mandy's first marriage. It gives the show something all sitcoms eventually need, an outside force that shakes the main couple's comfort zone. For much of Season 1, Georgie and Mandy's challenges have been about logistics, bills, parenting, family interference from the Coopers, and finding a home. The ex-boyfriend storyline shifts the focus to emotional maturity, trust, and personal growth. It's the kind of grounded drama that keeps sitcoms like this relatable beyond the laughs. It also continues CBS's tradition of using romantic tension as a catalyst for character development. The Big Bang Theory did this countless times, from Penny's old flames making Leonard jealous to Amy's brief attention from other scientists forcing Sheldon to acknowledge his feelings. Similarly, young Sheldon used relationships as a mirror to reveal who each character was becoming. In this case, Mandy's ex isn't just competition. He's a reflection of who she used to be, and a reminder for Georgie of how far he still has to go. How the dynamic might play out in the final episodes. The final 2 episodes of the season will reportedly build around this new dynamic. In episode 11, Mandy takes her new job and is stunned to discover that her boss is the same man she dated right before she met Georgie. The initial encounter is awkward but polite until Georgie finds out. Expect the classic sitcom chaos to unfold. Georgie trying to act mature but clearly failing, the Cooper family offering disastrously bad advice, and Mandy getting caught in the middle of both male egos. By the finale, however, the tone will likely shift from comedy to something more heartfelt. The ex-boyfriend's presence could actually push Mandy and Georgie closer together, forcing them to address issues they've been avoiding. Mandy might realize that while her old flame represents stability, Georgie represents authenticity. Meanwhile, Georgie could finally accept that Mandy chose him not because she had to, but because she wanted to. It's a full circle moment for both characters, the kind of emotional payoff young Sheldon fans have been waiting for since their unexpected romance began. A final season cliffhanger? There's also speculation that the show might end its first season with a cliffhanger tied to this storyline. Some insiders suggest that Mandy's job could offer her a promotion or a transfer, possibly one that would require moving away from Medford. That would leave Georgie with an impossible choice: support his wife's career or insist on keeping their family close to home. This potential twist would mirror the kinds of life decisions the Big Bang Theory often used to end its seasons: emotional, character-driven choices that challenge the status quo. Whether or not the show ends on a dramatic note, it's clear that the introduction of Mandy's ex will have lasting effects on their relationship moving forward. Thematic strength: growing up without growing apart. At its heart, Georgie and Mandy's first marriage has always been about 2 people growing up together, even though they started adulthood at different speeds. Georgie, still learning responsibility, and Mandy, still finding independence, are trying to meet in the middle. This new storyline perfectly fits that theme. It reminds viewers that marriage isn't just about